Hello everybody, I'm Zach Mayfield. Welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a little review on the Atomos Ninja 5. I've been using the Ninja 5 on all of my music video productions for the past few months, I think, and I've also been using it in a lot of my YouTube videos. Overall, it's super solid. I really like it, but I just wanted to go a little bit more in depth with you guys in case you're looking to buy one. There's only a couple things I don't like about the Ninja 5, so let's just talk about those first and then get to the goodies. First thing is the touchscreen can be a little weird to get used to. To show the icons or to take the icons off the screen, you have to touch like right in the middle of the screen and lightly tap. If you touch towards the outsides of the screen, sometimes it doesn't respond to your finger for some reason, and that took me so long to figure out, so remember that one. The second thing is fan noise. This thing can get a little bit noisy. It's not bad by any means, but if you want to put a shotgun mic on your camera, just be really careful of the placement so that it doesn't just pick up fan noise the whole time while you're filming. That's pretty much it for negatives for me. I really did try to think of all the pros and cons, and there's not a lot of bad about this monitor recorder, so let's just get into the good stuff. I love editing ProRes footage as opposed to H.264. Codecs from small mirrorless cameras like the GH5 here are usually super hard to edit, and you have to make proxies, and there's tons of extra time that goes into editing. When you're shooting ProRes on the Ninja and then just go straight to your computer, it's smooth as butter if you have a good computer, and that just speeds up your workflow so much. Also, what's cool about these hard drives that go in the Ninja is you can actually just edit straight off that hard drive if you want. The other thing about ProRes files, it just feels like there's more overall quality to the image as opposed to shooting internally with a camera. Also, this screen gets crazy bright. It's rated at 1000 nits. I've never even had to crank it up that high. If you need to shoot outside, you just crank the brightness up and it's definitely viewable in daylight. Another great benefit is this monitor has insane features. My go-to features for the Ninja are the focus peaking and the waveform. They're like straight up simple ones, but they just work really well on this monitor, and you can even change the opacity of each of your tools and customize the size and everything so it's not distracting on the screen. Also, it's so nice to be able to monitor LUTs within the recorder. When you're filming, you can have it set up where you're looking at the LUT, so it'll be close to what it looks like after you color grade, or you can actually bake that LUT into your footage, and when you pull the footage off the hard drive, it will already have the LUT applied to it if you need a faster turnaround. And it also makes it really nice for clients. You can show them your footage like on set, and it's really easy to maneuver. Using the Ninja is just so much better than using a mirrorless camera screen. It's just wow. And this screen is super lightweight. It's built really well, the materials feel solid, but it's still really light, so it makes it super easy to mount on different rigs. My three go-to rig setups for my GH5 with the Ninja are handheld with a cage and a handle, shoulder rig, and gimbal rig. It's just so easy to mount on all three different styles of rigs for me, and there's never any issues with the screen like tilting down or like falling over or anything. It's really lightweight, even with the hard drive and the battery on it. And another beautiful thing about this screen is the HDMI in and out. If you're on a set, for instance, and you want to have a Teradek wireless system shooting over to a director's monitor, it's super easy with something like this because it just plugs right into the output and fires that signal over to the other monitor. With the HDMI in and out, you can also record super high quality gaming footage. So you can go like out of your Xbox into the monitor, and then out of the monitor back into your TV if you want to actually see it on a big TV while playing. So you can make super high quality 4K 60 frames per second gaming footage with something like this Ninja. Since I've been using this thing for quite a while, I just want to throw some tips towards you guys, and hopefully this will be some helpful information for you guys. First thing is get affordable HDR cables. I was really close to buying the Atomos HDMI cable, which I think is like $100. And then my friend told me about this other HDR cable that was like $8, and it works perfectly with the Ninja in every single setting. Secondly, I would suggest getting a really flush monitor mount for your camera if you want to do like a handheld style. It just looks really good on the camera, and it's easy to maneuver, so it's not wasting time on set. Another tip I would say is if you're mounting this on a gimbal, get like one of those extra side arms for a gimbal and just mount it on top. It makes it super easy to adjust and see everything, and it gives you an extra point of contact on your gimbal. So let's chat about who this monitor slash recorder brilliant piece of gear is for. I think that this monitor recorder is best for people who have a mirrorless camera like the Sony A7 series or the Panasonics or like a Canon EOS R, and they're doing production work. If you're shooting for businesses or music videos or wedding films or something like that, I think this is such a good piece of gear to add to your camera. It doesn't really take up too much space in your rig, and it adds a lot of quality. And it works especially well for people who have a camera that outputs a 10-bit signal. If you're just doing vlogs or just really fun, on-the-go, fast-paced videos, I definitely wouldn't get this. It would add a lot of weight to the top of your camera and probably just slow you down when it comes to making something fun and fast-paced on the go. And lastly, I think this monitor would be awesome for somebody wanting to make really high-quality gaming videos. You get that 4K, you can do HDR, you can do 60 frames per second in 4K. It's pretty amazing what kind of gaming footage this thing can capture, and I feel like nobody's talking about that because it's mostly designated for cameras and filmmaking stuff. But this would be really cool for gamers, so God bless. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like it, subscribe to my channel if you like my stuff, maybe hit a bell if you can find one on the page. And if you really like my stuff, maybe consider becoming a patron. I wouldn't hate that. I would probably enjoy that, and I'm gonna shout out all my patrons now. Jennifer Mayfield, Jared McCoskey, Reagan Carriere, I really hope I'm saying your name right, Tyler Beakley, Perry Mulder, Josh Carlin, Banks Nash, Jonathan Lane, Tony Stanton, Kyle Schaefer, Hannah Markley, Jason Hackworth, Andrew, Michael Mayfield, Kevin Johnson, Devin Nicole, Brandon Anderson, Christian Reddle, Noah Watson, Elisha Ruman, Thought Ray, Brandon Stager, and Michael Weeble. Thank you guys so much for being patrons of this channel. Let's keep growing this beautiful Buford nation, and we will see you in the next video. God bless. Bye now.